Like that situation was literally horrific. He used to antagonize me so bad. Like he utilized a lot of reactive abuse. Like he would cheat and I would say something to him about it. And he would say something to me like, I remember this one time we got into an argument. He was like, because we didn't sleep together for weeks and he didn't try to sleep with me for weeks. He looked at me and was like, I don't know. It's just like when I see another girl, I get rocked, I'm gonna say immediately. But when I look at you, it's nothing. Like there would be instances where like he would cheat, right? I would find out about it, whether I found something in a phone or like whatever it was, right? I would find out that he was doing something. He would literally antagonize the situation when I'm talking to him, lie about it, lie about it, lie about it, because it's like I wouldn't catch actual cheating. I would catch like mild inappropriate conversations between him and other women, like as if like when he's cheating, he's doing the most of his dirt, he's deleting it as he's doing it and he forgot to delete the last part of it, or maybe he deliberately left it like to utilize it as reactive abuse, or to utilize it or to like utilize it for that reason. Like now that like I'm older and I'm assessing, it's like how every single time you always left the bare minimum but something that showed that you were cheating, like it was like it's on purpose. And when I say like mild things, like there was a time where I caught a message between him and a coworker, and he was like, "Hey, work babe, something, 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 something." At this point, I don't even remember what the rest of the message was, but he said that the girl was his work babe. He called her K Dot. There was another girl at the other job that he worked at that was buying him lunch all of the time. He had another girl who was sending him money. Like I didn't know. Like sometimes we wouldn't have finances. Like we wouldn't have it, bills, responsibilities, things like that, and we would need money. He would say, okay, I'm going to call my boy, I'm going to call my cousin, I'm going to see if they can send me some money. He would get that, like it'll be for like food or something. He would get that money and then come to find out through doing like more research, he was actually talking to other girls, getting them to send him money, like girls he was dealing with on the side. Like, and then he would get them to send him money on something like I didn't even know he had. One day he left it on the phone and that's how I saw it. He would get the girls to send him money there and then send it to himself another way. So like the trace of where it came from would be hidden. I found out a lot of that stuff like towards the end. Like the girls who he messed with in the past, if you mess with this man and you sent him naked pictures of you, he has all of your naked pictures still inside of his phone. All of them. It's weird. And if you're dating him, he got all of his ex-girlfriend's pictures in his phone. Like it's freaking weird. Like I mentioned in the previous video, he would cook food and I would catch boric acid out on the counter when he cooked food. I caught that on the counter more than one time. You don't clean worth a damn. You don't clean nothing in this house. Why do you magically need the boric acid while you're cooking? It's not like it's raid, like there was a problem you need to handle. You have boric acid out. And like when COVID happened, like I tell people all the time, I don't know if I got COVID or if I got poisoned, because it was the most horrific thing in the world. I could barely even get out of the bed. I lost like literally I was 100 and I was 219 pounds. When I got out of the bed 10 days later, I was 100 and like I want to say maybe 85 pounds or 175 pounds or something like that. I think I have a picture and I'm gonna do my best to include that into the next video of like how drastic my weight changed. I was literally 219 pounds and I got up as 175 pounds in like 10 days. I'm like, what? COVID don't really do that to you. Like, did you pocket trying to kill me then in COVID? Things like I was terrified because we were driving one night and some young boys were drinking and he had to jump out of the way really quick in the car, like hop over into like the construction site because these young boys came behind us flying. I guess they were racing each other. And then we saw signs like a couple miles back that said, slow down, work ahead. And the whole highway went down to one lane and then the car stopped. We were in traffic. The young boys, they were not paying attention. I guess they were jumping back and forth, racing each other all the way until they got into the line, and then we see the car coming up really fast, and they're flicking their lights at us, and then he jumps over into the construction site, and the car went and slammed into the car in front of us, and then the car behind him, which I guess was the one racing him, slammed into his friend's car. The boys jumped out of the car, started throwing liquor bottles and hookah and weed and all types of stuff over the bridge, like hiding it because I guess the cops had to come. I was terrified from there. If you know this guy, you know he speeds. Everywhere he drives, he does 100 something. Like he speeds every time. He does that white line thing where he's jumping back and he drives exactly the same way those people drive. I was telling him to stop doing that because I was terrified. When I seen the car accident happen, I was eating an ice pop by the way. When I seen the car accident happening, I was traumatized by that. So I wanted him to not drive like that. He would deliberately still speed, or we would be on the highway and he would go like literally 10 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour. He would take his foot off the gas and just let the car coast in the road and have an attitude with me like that. Or he would like literally go and step on a car and then like wouldn't slow down in front of the car in front of him until he got right, like literally was like antagonizing me, like literally in my trauma on purpose. Like I said, there were so many arguments where we're having conversation, but I'm like, just tell me the truth. Are you cheating? Like I said, I never fully caught him cheating. I caught situations where he was having inappropriate conversations with women, but it was never indicative like they was actually cheating. Like, and now that I'm older, it is cheating. You're calling somebody your work girlfriend, that's cheating. You're deleting half of the conversation and I'm only catching certain parts, and this is a girl you used to mess with, you're cheating. And when I would catch these certain things, and I'm not talking about the girlfriend who I said came back around, and mind you, this is the thing too with that girl. That girlfriend, the one whose first name starts with a K, her last name starts with a W, who had those dudes coming after me in Harlem, she started dealing with him at the end of our relationship. She became the side chick in my relationship. Me and him were together for almost a year and a half, or exactly a year and a half, almost 2 years. She became the side chick in my relationship and then started antagonizing me after I left him. I didn't even know about her. What made me break up with him was to find out the fact that he messed with my best friend in my house, a girl who I didn't want to leave in the middle of Manhattan because she had on a mini fucking dress and we were coming from the club and I didn't want to leave her in Manhattan or have her get on the train and go all the way back to Coney Island. She got off at the stop in Coney Island, like one of the stop where when you get off the train, there's a big like train track that goes over you and there's this long dark alleyway she would have to walk by to get to her building. I didn't want her to have to go through that, so I took her to my house and she ended up messing with him while I'm in the room sleeping. So you slept with my only friend as well. When I'm talking about this man is so narcissistic. When I left that relationship, he stole my truck. He stole my car. I didn't give him my car. He stole my car. But if you know, he had car trackers, key trackers, all types of stuff. It wasn't even worth it because I needed to be able to just get away from him. This situation has me so furious because of how much this person has antagonized my life. How many people done turned their backs on me. How much problems he's created in my life. And he's a freaking liar. I left him alone. I didn't even say anything about him because he's been crazy. If I'm picking up on the fact that he tried to kill me, then why would I antagonize the situation? But when you took it this far to the point where I got attacked at work, I lost my job. They tried to evict my apartment. People came after me. They were calling me a pedophile. I was almost killed in 2024. They even had the freaking traffickers in Queens come after me too. Like this is terrible. Had gang members, all types of people coming at me, antagonizing, all types of people coming at me. I'm a good person. I never put this out there, but he was severely neglected and abused as a child. I helped this man. He didn't have health insurance when I got with him. I got him health insurance. He hadn't been to a dentist in 15 years. He had yellow plaque. He has like, it looks like maybe he had like caps or whatever, where his teeth was shaved down to just spikes. Every teeth was a spike, a spike, a spike. And in between those spikes was literally plaque buildup. I took him to the dentist for the first time in over 15 years. All of that got cleared out. Took him to his first checkup appointment. I put him on his first airplane. I never exposed any of this about him, but I did so many things for him. For you to sit up and have lied about me and tried to get me killed is so freaking crazy to me. For you to be sitting up in here telling these lies to people like I wouldn't speak back or fight back against you. It's crazy to me. All of the stuff that you did is crazy to me. Like he got all defensive one day when I asked him. He said he had an aunt come live with him a couple years ago and that his aunt was a hoe. And she would be bringing different guys in the house, multiple guys, different times a night. And then I asked him one night, well, when she had all those guys in the house, where was her daughter? Oh, I don't know. He got up and just jumped out of the room like he didn't want to answer to me where her little daughter was when she had all of those guys sleeping with her. I thought that was freaking weird too, especially when I would go to the grandmother's house and the little girl was acting jaded towards me like a jaded ex-girlfriend. I was touched as a kid. I know the signs. I'm not going to put that out there. You ain't going to say I said it, but I'm going to say that's what I saw. And this happened right before I left. This happened within the week or the month around the time I was leaving him. I literally had my hair falling out of my head because I couldn't take care of myself because he was taking all of the money, buying jewelry for himself. He bought a brand new car for himself. This was like so horrific. I'm gonna do another part because there's only 8 seconds left in this video.